Hi there, this is Dr. Mort Orman, and this is the fifth and final installment in my five-part series this week, all about this new book called The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani, who's the founder of the company Mind Valley. And we've been going through each of the four major sections of this book in these short videos this week. And today I want to talk about the fourth and final section called Becoming Extraordinary, Changing the World. And in this particular final section, Vishen talks about the difference between having a career and having a calling. And I just want to take a few minutes, talk about, and he points out that almost all the really extraordinary people that he's had the privilege of meeting in his life seem that they always have a calling in their life rather than whatever career or job or work that they're doing, and they do it out of an expression of a calling. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you about my own personal history with regard to having a calling. When I started out as a physician, obviously being a physician is actually a calling. I mean, people are literally calling you all the time. I mean, their patients are calling you all the time. Hospitals are calling you all the time. They call you all throughout the day. They call you at night. They call you in the middle of the night, on weekends, on holidays. It doesn't matter. They're just constantly calling you. So, but beyond that aspect of being a physician, very early on, I really developed a calling for doing more and being a physician that could do a lot more than what I was just trained to do and what most physicians typically take on. I really saw myself as having a calling for true preventive medicine, not in the sense of giving shots and early disease detection, which is what we call preventive medicine today. But I mean, really, how do you keep people healthy? How do you prevent them from getting sick in the first place? And this was a question I was always interested in. I was always interested in the challenge, and I constantly was seeking additional training for myself where I could help people do some of those things and opportunities to really take on those challenges. And over the years, I have created various programs where I've been able to help people become healthier and well and eliminate stress from their life, not just manage it forever and ever. And these all came out of that expression that I have of wanting to actually contribute to people being happier, healthier, more prosperous. And by prosperous, I mean having great relationships, having great family life, having the amount of money that they want, having work that they do that's meaningful and rewarding to them, having the amount of leisure that they want, the experiences, rich experiences that they want in life. And I've always seen myself as being someone that could help facilitate that and really help us all unleash and express that tremendous amount of power that we have inside. So you literally see people as being very, very powerful, yet we play very small and we don't even realize how much power we have. You know, it's almost like Tony Robbins' title of one of his books, Awaken the Giant Within. I mean, I've seen my calling has been to do sort of that with people around areas of stress, around areas of exercise and enjoying exercise, or be it running or any other type of exercise that they do, and really have that kind of rich life that we're all capable of having. So that's been my calling throughout the years, whatever I was doing, whether I was practicing medicine or working as an executive in an insurance company for 15 years, I was almost every day I was expressing something related to that calling, and I was living out of that calling. And when I had opportunities on the side to give a workshop or a speech or a seminar or write a book or whatever it is that I was doing, it was all coming out of that expression of a calling. So I think that's what Vishen's talking about in this book, and why I resonated with this book as I did. And I really enjoyed doing this five-part series for you this week. Hopefully you've been inspired a little bit to perhaps pick this book up and read it and see how what it does for you. And I would just ask you to go out and look in your life. And again, one of the things Vishen talks about in here is you don't have to give up your job. It's not like you either have a job or you have a calling. You can have a job. You can work for a company. You can be on your own as an entrepreneur or whatever, pursue your own visions and dreams. But you can do it from any format, any structure. It's where you're coming from. It's what you see your mission and your purpose, and where you see opportunities to touch people's lives and enhance people's lives. And I think that's a great message, and I highly recommend that you get the book. And like I said, I've enjoyed doing these videos for you, and hopefully you got some more insight into the book and some insight that I share with you about how I've applied these principles in my own life. So that's it for this week, and I'll talk to you next time.